desk unattended. Like, yo, I don't want this shit, man.
Y'all ready to go?
Where? Oh, look at some Leslie. I got Lisa Leslie.
Y'all ready? Drew, you ready?
I'm
Got
ready.
the coquito, you know what I'm saying, with the Henny in it.
Yo, John, tell mom stop playing, yo.
Coquito with the Henny. Woo! Shit gonna have me hot in a little bit. I'm about to turn on the AC in a minute.
Well, I said, what's up?
Ho, ho, whores. Welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape All-Stars Season 2. Overall, 86, but 36 for this episode, this season.
It's Christmas.
And this is our Christmas edition. Ho, ho, whores to everybody out there, man. We want to just off the bat wish everybody a Merry Christmas because this episode will air a couple of days before Christmas. So as you can see, we're all festive. Kev got his, Santa hat on. John got his Santa hat on. I'm a reindeer. The black man got to be working and shit for the man. Drew, unfortunately, don't have the holiday spirit.
Yo, it's the Christmas Nike right here.
Oh, that's what it is. You do know the Christmas colors is green and red. So if you would have had like a red Nike, I'll let you pass on a green. Nigga got on aquamarine blue and shit, talking about it's Christmas and shit. But
I wanna apologize to all our fans for John's dollar store Santa hat.
Hey John, it ain't $1. It ain't $1. It's $1.25. They changed the prices at Dollar Tree. It's $1.25 now.
They definitely did.
Dollar Tree Plus. But again, like always, episode is brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Now, it's only 4 of us tonight. Our brothers is, they in the Christmas spirit early. They out at the North Pole helping out Santa, doing their part. But they'll be back next week. So, fellas, let's get into the episode. As you can see, John's here, Drew's here, Cav's here. Let's get into the episode. And again, open run. Speaking of, Santa gives some people, gifts. Cold. Some people get cold. It
some
seems
people
like
get COVID.
Somebody is getting the COVID. That's Drew. You took the words right out of my mouth, man. In sports, COVID is running crazy for this winter and Christmas season, man. Over 140 plus players in the NFL. NHL fucking postponing and shutting down for the season and shit. NHL ain't participating in the Olympics because of COVID, and the NBA continues to contradict themselves every fucking day. John, you are the biggest proponent to the vaccinations and all that good stuff. How you feeling about the NBA or the COVID vax? Let me make that clear that John is not for the COVID vax, but he is vaccinated. With everything that's going on in sports,
Johnny
all these players, right? Exactly. All these players get COVID. So many games pushed back, delays. NBA opening their roster to more players now. How do you feel about everything going on in the world of COVID today?
Yo, just let me walk on and let me try out for a team. I can play right now, son.
All right, John.
Go do that, Drew. But also, what's happening now is what I thought was gonna happen last year. I don't think the numbers was as this high. Like I felt like there was an uptick, like in the COVID. It did last winter. Versus this winter, I think it's just been on a much higher ride.
Right.
Well, I don't know, man. Are we looking? They're gonna shut everything down. We're going another lockdown. what are they trying to do?
Let's go lockdown, baby.
Because I at this point, I don't understand. I feel like everyone taking the right proper precautions. Those that done took their shots, their booster shots, everything. People still catching it.
You know what? You know what it is? And they say there is just more contagious than anything. It's kind of like you would say like the chicken pox and shit. Chicken pox is hella contagious. This motherfucking variant is hella contagious.
Yeah, the Megatron is really Omarion, whatever it's called and shit.
Omicron. Omicron.
It sounds like a Decepticon. That's what it sounds like. But the NBA is getting called out to be the biggest hypocrite right now because they are now in talks. As we all know, Kyrie is in the process. He's halfway in. He's going through the COVID protocols, but he will soon be able to play in away games.
Bad move.
But also on top of that, NBA is talking about letting asymptomatic players play. So if you have COVID, but you don't have the symptoms, you can still play. This is going to be the next move. So with that, NBA was exactly. Yeah. So with that's the whole we're being safe, you can still pass COVID.
Exactly.
Even if you're asymptomatic. So what is there any safety protocols? Like that contradicts the whole right, because the thing about COVID is there's no real symptoms for it. Everybody has it differently. Like everybody somebody have all the fucking symptoms, somebody have one symptom, some people don't have it, and that's how the shit spreads so much because a lot of us walk around not knowing that we even got the shit. So now you're gonna allow players who they know has COVID, who has contracted COVID, but they don't have any symptoms. They're now going to soon be able to play because the NBA right now, as you can see, so many teams, games are being postponed, games are being delayed. They have to open the roster. It used to be it's 15, 13 on the roster. Now they about to open it up. Yeah, so now they about to open it up to more players because a lot of teams don't have enough players to fucking function a full game. But now on top of that, they're going to say, okay, you can have COVID, but just as long as you don't have the symptoms, then you can play. To me, that's a complete contradiction of health and safety protocols. Wow.
Yeah, at that point, it just shouldn't be any provisions in place. Then.
Exactly. So that's what everybody's saying. Like, so what's if this is the point that y'all making, y'all talking about safety, then there should be no COVID provision.
No, the only thing that makes sense is that they are secretly in on it. As far as it goes to, they want us all to be have herd immunity. Like if you don't have symptoms, right, and you're not physically enabled by,
we're gonna expose you to it.
Yeah, if you're not physically like being like not able to go because your lungs is blah blah blah, right, whatever. Like we're willing to let you infect everybody else, right, so that we can get to this herd immunity.
Yeah, get everybody exposed to it and build up the antibodies for it and shit.
I said the same shit. Like when like major cities like where we live were talking about, oh, we celebrating X amount of days without COVID things. We hosting a party.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that makes sense. If that's what they're doing, then it makes perfect sense.
Well, again, I don't know if that's the thinking behind it. It's just everybody are calling out the NBA for being so strict on the COVID protocols, but now that top tier players are going down, rosters are very short, they like, okay, so let's rewrite this shit now because
we're not going back to the bubble.
Right, we're not going back to the bubble, and we're not shutting down the league. So we're gonna scratch some shit out. We're gonna white out a few of the rules and shit. We're gonna write over it and shit. Like that's what it
was lit.
But
might as well just go back to the bubble. Fuck it.
But again, this goes back to what I was saying last week, and I want to get you guys' take on it now because we see so many players, and especially in the NFL, with star players going down. Yeah, they've been pushing back games, but that doesn't always remedy the issue. So, and again, we're in a time of where every game counts, especially, this last playoff push. Do we start to put an asterisk next to these games? Do we start to put asterisks next to these wins? Do we start to put asterisks next to these chips if star players are going down in very key moments because of COVID?
We're not in the very key moment yet. That'll be in the playoffs when you really think about it. The regular season doesn't really count as a playoff key moments.
In football, it does. Maybe not in basketball.
Yeah. In football, definitely. I'm talking about basketball though.
I think it would be more. I think the better question is what should the asterisk say?
Right.
Because if they decide to put an asterisk, like whatever, like what does it say? Just say
a COVID needle as the sign.
That's you better get that copyrighted, John.
COVID needle, right to the
but it should just say COVID season.
Yeah,
that's it. It shouldn't say nothing like due to the difficulties of this particular season, there have been people incapable of playing throughout. It shouldn't say nothing like that.
No, I'm saying like again when we of course when we remember these moments in history, a lot of that shit go out the window. And fucking Rams hypothetically win the Super Bowl this year, which is very possible. But hypothetically, all the fucking AFC teams is fucked up, and you got star players not playing. Of course, that championship in a few years ain't gonna say Rams won because they played against the Chiefs, and Pat Mahomes was out due to COVID, and Tyreek Hill was down due to COVID. It's just gonna say Rams won the Super Bowl. So, but us who here to see it, it's like, yeah, y'all niggas won, but y'all ain't play nobody. Everybody wasn't there. Like, so it's like, how do we remember these things? And again, a lot of people with the bubble, Lakers winning last year, everybody contributed that to being, that's a game. Although it don't have an asterisk, a lot of people will say, well, we put an asterisk next to that. That was bubble. It was all this, it was that. People down. They had to travel. They had to deal with unruly crowds. All this other shit that people stack on top of it. Are we going to do the same thing for these championships and these games and shit?
Then if that's the case, the Bucks should have an asterisk next to their names because there was a lot of people down when the Bucks won the championship. So
like who?
We want to talk about that. So,
like who though? Due to COVID. Like
not due to COVID, due to injury.
I'm not talking about. This is only a COVID conversation because again, injuries happen in sports. We can't change that, but COVID again, you come in contact, you out. So it's like even if you don't have it, you out. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot. Injuries is a lot different than COVID and shit.
Yeah.
Because niggas can technically play with COVID. Like you can. If you're asymptomatic, you can play with COVID. Like, so motherfuckers going down for that. It's like, okay, damn, we just took out two of our greatest O-line and shit. Now we ain't got no run game. Or I'm out there getting smacked now. You get what I'm saying? Like, so then like, it's like, damn, do we really count that as a dub? Of course the team that won gonna be like, yeah, nigga, we won. I won't give a fuck, next man up. But in the hindsight of things and dealing with the world that we live in and shit, you can't really give people full credit if top players going down for some bullshit COVID because this COVID shit is bullshit. Like, keep it a buck. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. These niggas in the league, and it's professional sports are fit to deal with shit like this. They're top of the top when it comes to physical health. Like, if anybody is if anybody is fit to deal with some shit like this, you would think they would be. At least I would think.
Mean,
as long as you look past the Vince Wilforks of the world, like they're supposed to be like top physical.
And ain't many niggas looking like Vince Wilfork no more. Like they ain't really giving it up like Vince no more. Like these niggas.
There's some of the O-line be looking like Vince Wilfork and shit.
Nah, I don't think nobody look like Vince.
3-point stance, and when the play starts, he just open his arms and just lay his.
Yeah, word. He just fall down on top of it. Like, he was huge. But I don't want to spend too much time on it. I just know the NBA is in the ringer right now because everything they was once saying and being wanted to be on top of COVID and being the first to do and being the first to make mandates and being the first to make restrictions and all this and shit, they backtracking real quick.
It's
if we covering COVID in sports just overall, switching to football, like something that keeps coming up and that all the announcers are making emphasis on is saying that the league made a decision at the beginning of the year that they will not postpone or push any games back due to the team's inability to get their star players like in the game.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are this week, all of a sudden the Rams is down how many players, and they gotta play Seattle, who might be surging back, but not really. They postponed it because of a technicality.
It's all bullshit. They say that they make that stance early in the season, but
they said they're not gonna stop it for lack of competitiveness.
Right, exactly. They said that shit in the beginning of the season. They'll say that shit to Baker Mayfield, them ass. Like, fuck you, Baker. But but the Rams being the highest team in the league right now, and they going down, if they lose all these players going into the playoff push, it's like, okay, maybe we gotta rethink this shit. Like, this is where all these leagues at. NHL is like, yo, we ain't doing shit. Like, we still trying to figure this out. We just gonna shut down. Like, we just gonna put the brakes on for a minute and figure this shit out because they got players again.
NHL did that shit because they ain't like the Rangers trending up and shit.
What you mean?
Oh, why you throw the football like that? I'm just saying, the Rangers was on a streak, wasn't they? Yeah, they've been winning games and shit. Their record was looking right. They're like, oh nah, can't let no New York teams eat out here.
That's possible. I know NHL got a lot of international players and a lot of players from all over the world, and so niggas passing that shit, getting that Omicron and all Marion shit passed all through. You know,
Omarion Megatron.
So it's crazy right now. We're gonna see more. Hopefully, my guy Kyrie be back ASAP. I know they working him out, but I'm ready to see my guy.
I think that's the title of the episode. Omarion Megatron.
Nope, it ain't the title. You tried. You tried, but that ain't the title. I'll listen to it later and hear something that stick out, but that wasn't it. But we're gonna move on from COVID, because COVID is putting a lot of niggas out.
Mario Megatron is nice.
But also niggas getting put out recently. Let's talk that Jake Paul and Woodley fight. Paul Woodley 2. John, did you watch it?
That's
rigged.
So first, let's talk the undercard.
I think I seen some mafiosos in the crowd when he fell.
Oh yeah,
Willie took that. L.
So let's talk. Hold on, let's cover the undercard first. I was out there. I trained hard for this match. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna get my all, man. I met up against Darren Williams, former NBA player, and
Darren Williams was cooking your ass.
Look, a real man can take his L. I took my L. He was out there piecing me up, man. John, what did you think?
He was straight pushing you out the ring. They rushed that nigga out the ring, son.
John, what do you think of the Darren Williams Frank Gore fight?
It was entertaining because as being fans of them for the just being a fan of the sport, each played what they did for their respective sport. It's like, all right, they just put these two guys together. Now we want to see how it goes.
Darren Williams wasn't boxing. He was just fighting. He was fighting.
Ron Williams looked bigger than Frank Gore. He was taller. He did.
Yeah, he's taller. Yeah, he's taller.
Yeah, true.
But does an L like this, Frank Gore, loved in the NFL, loved in the NFL. Does this affect their reputation as athletes, Kev?
Nah, it don't do nothing.
What? Hell no.
It doesn't do nothing.
They both playing a sport. They ain't their main sport.
Yeah.
We might as well not be doing this in the ring. We might as well be setting this shit up like Street Fighter, bro. Might as well just have niggas huddled up in a circle, bro, with no gloves on.
But I'm saying, you know how players, and when they play in a sport, it's like, yo, when they play beyond their prime, you be looking at them like, bro, what are you doing? Like,
yeah, well, all I'm saying is there's nothing for them to be bragging about.
Yeah.
Unless they talking about, yo, I got the bag. There's nothing for them to be bragging about.
Well, I'm pretty sure they probably got a nice piece of change to do this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Unless they bragging about that, it should be nothing else bragging about.
Deron said he's one and done. He just want to
like, yo, I cook. Like, years from now, Darren Williams gonna be like, yo, I cook Frank Gore. They're gonna be like, what you mean? You made him fumble? You tackled him? Nah, I beat him in a fight, a glorified fight.
Right.
Nah, man, this shit is trash, bro.
Well, NBA's up 1-0 on NFL players.
So that's what we need to do, John. We need to have more NBA NFL matches. That's the wave now.
They might look at it that way. Like, now somebody has to try to get this win back. For the NFL
y'all NFL niggas think y'all tough, right? Y'all take hits, right? Holla at your boy Gore. See if he can take a hit.
Nah, sooner this shit is over, the better, bro.
All right, so now I need Ray Lewis and Shaq to get out there. I need
Ray Lewis
and Shaq.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I need
that ain't it.
I need Zebo. I need Zebo at what's the big nigga that used to play for the Steelers? Bald head nigga. Linebacker. Bald head nigga.
I'm like, you talking about Terry Bradshaw?
No, Hines.
Black nigga. No, I'm not talking about Hines Ward.
Yeah, you're talking about the linebacker.
You talking about homie that got paralyzed?
Ain't James Harrison, right? James Harris.
James Harrison. Okay,
yeah. You talking about the freak?
Yeah, him and Zebo get in there. Him and Zach Randolph go in, or him and Boogie Cousins or some shit.
Bro, you know what's a problem when niggas is half-ass trying to be like, oh, what's the name of cooking? We don't know shit about none of them if they can fight or not until they get in the ring.
That's facts.
This shit is trash.
It's a different.
Sooner this is
sport.
over, sooner all this bullshit is over, the better, bro.
I mean, it's like celebrity boxing. Remember years when we were shorties, they had the celebrity boxing shit. They had China. Remember China got beat up by a man and shit. And the celebrity boxing and shit. They used to have entertainers fight against each other and shit. China had fought against a man one time in the celebrity boxing and shit. Used to come on Fox, and he whooped her ass. Like he beat her ass like she was like rest in peace of China, but he beat her ass like she was a nigga. He no bad quarters for her ass. He came out there and pieced her up like real fast. But that's what it's looking like. But the main event, Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley. Everybody's saying it's a bullshit fight, but it was a good hit. I mean, I can say that much. But does this solidify Jake as a true boxer? Like,
hell no.
Still doesn't.
Bro, he created his own market. He's fighting people that he's basically deciding. He's not right. He didn't come up in the boxing ranks,
right?
And fight in boxes that are hungry.
That's right. That's pound to pound rank fighter as him. Yeah.
At the end of the day, the sooner this shit is over with, the better, bro.
Right. That's fact, though.
There's like boxers that created this shit and it's true to this shit.
Right.
That if they alive, they shaking their head, and the ones that's dead is rolling in their graves, bro. Sooner this shit is over, the better.
Well, a lot of people been talking.
Okay, this shit.
Okay, what?
That ass, like, who green lighted this?
Well, the thing I'm talking about, the China fighting this nigga.
Yeah. you found it, John? You found it?
I found it.
Yeah. He pieced the ass up out there, but there's been talks on the internet of possibly AB being a possible contender or opponent for Jake Paul, Adrian Broner.
Bronner or Antonio Brown?
No, Bronner. Adrian. No.
Okay, Brian. All right, we'll now see if Jake Paul is real if he goes against AB now.
Now
Hey,
again,
Paul way
Brown.
bigger than him. Like he's obviously AB like the better fighter, but Jake Paul's is way bigger than him. It's like a 60
right?
pound.
No, bro.
It's
He's
a
a
big difference,
boxer.
but again, AB is an actual boxer. So
Boxer.
it's been again all through Twitter, all through social media.
Even though he loses, but he's an
Right.
actual boxer.
but he's losing to actual boxers. Somebody wrote on Twitter like, "Yo, you should go for AB." Jake Paul is like, "AB ain't got enough money, and I'll knock him out." AB never responded, but could we actually see that happening?
I also
AB
seen this
knocks
talk
his
that
ass out.
Jake Paul's trying to fight Masvidal.
Well, Masvidal wanted to fight him, but Masvidal wanted to fight him in the UFC. He wants him to come over to mixed martial arts and take a few months and train, and then come fight him. And then Masvidal say he gonna break his jaw and break his ankle. But I don't see Jake Paul going over to UFC. He's already talking about he's having dealing with early CTE and memory loss and headaches and shit. I feel
Somebody
like
pay him to bring awareness to it and shit.
right. He making this escape to me. I don't see him doing many more, and I really don't see him ever fighting a boxer. Like I just don't ever see that shit happening.
Bro, at the end of the day, it's a waste of time for Floyd, but this is how we end this shit. He fight Floyd. Floyd don't play the regular, fight that Floyd does and just goes out there and puts him to sleep first round and be like, all right, can we be done now?
Well, he already
But
fought
that would
Logan.
never happen.
He fought Logan already, and Jake is the bigger celebrity. So it's a possibility the bag is right. Mayweather did it for the bag for Logan. I don't see why he wouldn't do it for Jake. And Jake is the biggest celebrity. He probably could get a bigger bag with Jake versus Logan.
Floyd will do it for the bag, but I'm talking about would Jake do it?
Right.
Jake do.
I don't know.
Jake ain't fighting no. He's not, just like Johnny said, Jake ain't fighting no actual boxers, bro. Like he put them list of boxers. Remember he had that whole list up.
Right.
He put like in the latter part, he will fight some actual boxers. That shit will never happen. He's not fighting actual boxers. That's why I ain't giving him that credit yet, because you're not fighting boxers. You're not even fighting amateurs, bro.
Right.
You're fighting ex-MMA fighters. Different sport.
Ex-MMA fighters and YouTubers, because that's who he... And basketball players, ex-basketball players, because he did fight Nate Robinson. We will see Jake Paul, Willie too. If you want to see it, the video's on YouTube. He left Willie with his ass in the air. But again, a lot of people saying it was rigged. I don't care. We moving on.
No,
it's entertaining.
You didn't see La Costa Nostra in the crowd, bro?
No, I'm saying, but why people feel this way is the way Jake Paul hit him. It like he was telegraphing his punch, and it's like he was loading up. And when he loaded up, Willie happened to
drop his hand,
and it was a clean shot. So that's probably a lot of.
The only thing that was bad was seeing the sweat like spray. Like that's
Now, what that shit look like though? If you watch Creed, like they have the behind the scenes how Jordan the kid, he was like how they were telegraphing the punch of him getting knocked out.
Oh,
The shit. Remember, you seen that clip before, right?
Yeah.
It was like that, where it was like, again, Willie being a fighter, knowing to keep his hand up, he had his hand super low, and he was like, he walked up into it like, all right, and 1 and 2, and here it go, like, and action, like, shit looked fake. Oh well, who cares? Moving on to the NBA. Like we said, NBA is going crazy. No roster, no league, really. But what's been going on in the NBA that you enjoyed so far? What's going on with your teams?
Breaking the record.
Davis got injured.
Anthony Davis is okay. What else is new?
He's out 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh my god,
that boy!
Shit.
That boy's so frugal.
He made a glass, bro.
Is it official? Steph is the best shooter of all time? Yes
But
or
that's
no?
that's
I'll go around.
beneficial.
Is it all around?
That's
Steph said-
beneficial though.
Steph said he is. Steph said he is.
Word. I mean, he is.
Ain't even no
Yeah.
question. What I want to talk about though, everybody, Zion is still out, dealing with issues with his foot. People are comparing that Zion has played in 3 seasons less games than Greg Oden. Now we know what happened to Greg Oden, and his career ended very quickly. So everybody called Greg Oden highly scouted coming out of college. For him to be drafted so high, they consider him a bust. Is it too soon, or is it time that we call Zion Williamson an NBA bust?
I mean, is it really calling him a bust?
This is third season.
Third season.
You can't really.
Last year count?
Yeah,
last year count. Last year count. He played. He played
the extra time, right? He should have been in better shape, shot better, everything, right?
He's been in practice, but he keep having these foot issues or foot pains that's holding him back.
He ain't lost enough weight.
But
he's a buff.
Nah, foot pains is just going to be, if it's like really that neck, it's just going to be with him this whole year. Like there's nothing that he really can do about it unless.
So is it time to call Zion a bust? Cam say he a bust.
Bust.
Go too early.
I don't like calling it bust because it's due with injuries. Like it's really.
Unfortunately, that's how players become busts.
But that's a lot of times how the players become busts, unfortunately.
I like bust.
And again, they've been comparing him a lot to Greg Oden, highly scouted. But after 3 seasons, only played, I think, 62 games altogether.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. So the regular season is what? 100?
82.
82.
Oh, I thought it was 102. 82?
That's baseball 100 and something.
No, baseball is way more than that. Baseball's like 160 something. But
162.
Yeah, basketball's 82.
Right, yeah, that's where I got the
82 games. 82 games.
Yeah, that's horrible. He's a bust. That's in 3 seasons? That's what he played?
3 seasons, yeah, 3 seasons.
Bust.
I'm not calling him a bust yet, man. I still believe in Zion.
27 and 11 last year. His team trash, but yeah, it was 27 and 11 when he played.
They're trying to hold out that hope.
Yeah, I believe in Zion. And again,
I told you once Melo came here, you left Zion to the wolves, bro.
Zion
Melo fan.
Zion ain't been playing for me to really rap for him. He ain't been there, so ain't too much for me to say. I ain't seen much, but it seemed like after that shoe explosion and where Duke, he's been consistent with injuries since then. Like,
yo, well, that's some fluke shit, bro. He literally pivoted and his shoe just exploded. And them niggas supposed to be getting brand new shoes. Unless he had the like Mike's on, like that shit shouldn't have happened, bro.
But again, ever since then, feet injuries. Ever since then, it seemed like he's continuously had these issues with his feet. So like
it'll be all right. Steph Curry had ankle issues his first couple seasons in the game. Remember the first couple seasons he always had ankle problems. So Zion will be all right.
Steph, the only thing is Steph is a lot lighter than Zion. Zion's
a big boy.
Big guy, and he jumps very high. Steph don't shoot
like 140, all muscle, bro.
And Steph don't jump like Zion. Steph ain't trying to jump over everybody and shit. Like,
I guess.
I believe in Zion, Drew. So
I was trying to shoot the guy Bell, son. I was trying to shoot him Bell.
I believe in him, but John, with the Lakers now, AD going down.
God damn, Zion 6'6".
Yeah, man.
Oh no, he's not 317 pounds.
He ain't that big. They lying.
Now they say he's currently 300 pounds. He's north of 300. Nobody knows everyone's saying he's north of 300.
No, because I be seeing these Photoshop pictures, and then there's other pictures where you see he's fit. Like,
yeah, how do you know the fit pictures ain't Photoshop?
He could be.
Yeah, it's true.
How you know the
Yo,
fit?
I got 16-year-olds walking the gym. They built like offensive linemen, bro.
Yeah, offensive
And
line
they
ain't the
every
best
day.
built though. Offensive line ain't the best weight. Like
yeah, but I'm just saying, like your body type is your body type. These niggas be in the gym every day. Yeah, I don't do shit on the court.
Right.
But they big as hell.
Yeah, I feel you. All I'm saying is, a few of us still rapping for you. They ready to call you a buzz, bro. It's time to show them different. It's time to get out there and shit. Cause I don't know. I just don't know where I am right now. Any other NBA take? I was saying, John, the Lakers, 80s down. They still trying to figure out their groove. When will the Lakers ever get in their groove? Because it seems to be one thing after the other.
They'll get into it. Like I don't think it'll be like a specific like, oh, they'll go on like a 10-game win streak, 11-game win streak, and they find their groove.
Right.
It's more of like you'll just see better play from the team overall. And they'll definitely get that. You know, they're playing solid basketball. Obviously, they have some defense issues, you know, rotational issues. They still trying to find out what lines best work. Like I think 2 games ago, Trevor Ariza made his NBA season debut.
Yeah, that's true.
If he stay healthy, he could be a solid, you know, role player, 3-and-D guy for the Lakers. Right. You know? But it's just they gotta work these lineups to find out what lineup is best for them. Because remember, at the same time, they added so many new players to the roster, so everyone has to still gel.
Yeah. And speaking of gelling, as we know, the Nets are still trying to find their groove. They barely even got a fucking roster right now. The Nets and the Knicks are. I don't know what's wrong with the Knicks. I can't really say what's wrong with the Knicks. Drew, being the New Yorker, the Knicks can't get it together. So, what seems to be the issue in New York?
What seems to be the issue is the defensive play. They're from I don't know what happened from like one season to the next. They were really the tops of defenses. Like they were like
they were
last year they were like top 10 defenses. Like
they were 6 last year at some point.
Well, top 10, 6.
Right.
Yeah. But right now they're like bottom. I don't know where like the actual rank of the ranking, but I know they're in the bottom of the defense, and that's their main problem is defense. They don't
see the thing is
stop anybody.
They had defense last year, but they didn't have the scoring. They brought in the scoring, but now they ain't got the fucking defense. So because you have players like I know Kemba and fucking Fournier don't play.
Fournier don't play defense. They're your main players, but they're defensive liabilities. That's why Kemba was benched because Tom Thibodeau didn't like how he was playing defense because he was playing defense horribly. Right. And like you know Tom Thibodeau from being with the Bulls. Tom Thibodeau don't play that shit.
Word, he don't.
Yo, he was getting frustrated, and that's the way it is. Defense is horrible. That's just the problem with the Knicks.
So should the Knicks be looking, although they just brought in Kemba, although they just brought in Fournier, should they be looking to try and make a move on them? Get somebody else in? Better fit?
Kemba, definitely.
You say move on Kemba?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But Kev, you was like BX back home.
I don't know how to move on.
No, when he first got here, Kev was like, yo, he back in a boogie, like he back home. Kev said, shit that nigga out.
Bro.
I mean,
Kemba. Since he get reinserted to the lineup, Kemba Walker has had 2 good games.
I did.
Yeah, 29
against Boston. Like 28 or 29.
His scoring
ain't never been a problem though. The scoring ain't the issue.
Yes, it's never been an issue.
Like on tape.
The highlights look good, but you see that L next to the name and shit. Like,
the next one today though.
Yeah, they won 105 or something.
So we gonna see.
I mean, that don't say a lot. They still not over 500 again.
Knicks was supposed to be a top 4 team this year, and it don't looking like they gonna.
Yo, but we still at the point in the season where niggas can say, yo, they got time.
Yeah, right. That's what everybody's still saying right now. They're still trying to figure it out. Everybody's still trying to.
Like the Christmas games haven't been played yet, so like.
Right.
What you said, John?
I said the Christmas games haven't really been played yet. You know, Christmas matchups. Like
I mean, yeah, you can still say they still have time. Just like Johnny be saying, the Lakers still have time because we haven't crossed that threshold. We're not even all. You know, with the All-Star break, that's when usually the pressure mounts for all NBA teams after All-Star break.
Yeah, I mean, we
So
will see.
Time, but
Clay was supposed to be playing back by Christmas, and now look like Clay will be back in January.
The Golden State ain't swaying Clay. Yeah. Clay, come back whenever you want.
So,
but
that's all I got for the NBA. Unless y'all got any other take, we can move on to NFL.
You can move on to NFL. I mean,
NFL actually. Hold on.
Yeah, but quick side note: this is gonna be Drew's favorite episode due to we're not gonna be able to put the pick'ems in the app today.
Nope, exactly. I was gonna bring it up.
What happened?
Okay. So it's gonna be a lot different. I'll get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Let's get got something else. We gonna get to that.
NFL. One thing I saw, I screenshotted this shit the other day. I feel bad for the McKnight family, but it says man who killed former NFL player Joe McKnight cannot be tried again on murder charges. A Louisiana appeals court rules.
What, double jeopardy?
Yeah, like
I guess he beat the case. There was a road racer saying he killed the NFL player.
Yeah, and then the time has lapsed. Like, unless they bring some sort of new evidence to try and present a new charge, he's not going to be able to be tried for murder, even though it was a road rage. He got out the car and popped him.
Right. Damn.
But, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But they were saying like McKnight got out the car and was popping off. And
car and shot his ass. One playing with him. Say, nigga, I'm having a bad day. What you talking about?
Yeah, that's a sad shit, man. So shout out to the McKnight family. Sorry to hear that.
And this ain't got nothing to do with the NFL, but you brought about niggas getting shot. Y'all see in Atlanta, nigga just got shot in the head for wrong seats in at the Spider-Man movie.
Don't say that.
I'm dead ass.
I'm dead. No, come on.
They got to argument over seatings in the movie theater, and one thing led to another. Homie pulled out the gun and shot him. And did.
Yeah.
Wow.
That happened last night, I think.
Yeah, last night and shit. Nigga like, yo, you in my seat. Nah, this ain't your seat. Go sit somewhere else. He said, word? All right. Ran on him. Yeah, shit crazy. Yo, shit, y'all, but
it ain't
niggas,
never that serious, bro.
But niggas be really like, in the movie theaters, yo, everything is sad now. So niggas
really, you know what makes that shit sad? Like, yo, because I just seen the movie with Cap and Carter, bro. It's kids in the Spider-Man movie.
Word.
Like they scarred for life, bro, and didn't get to see the movie. Yo, bug.
Yeah, because you know that shit is and it probably happened right at the beginning of the movie and shit. Credits still going. Opening credits.
They're arguing about seating. Of course, it happened in the beginning.
Right, exactly. So niggas shut down the whole movie theater.
I'm saying, everybody had to leave.
Everybody, the whole movie theater. Everybody done. All the shows after the show,
it's over.
Done.
Yeah, so niggas fucked up Spider-Man for somebody. But we brought up Sheik, so I just saw that. Like,
everybody.
I'm like, yo, that shit crazy. But let's get into the NFL. This has been a crazy week, man. COVID pushed back a lot of shit. We've been having reschedule of games, players not playing. It's been wild. So let's kick it off with Thursday. We had the Chiefs versus the Chargers.
Great game.
Great game, fun game. But is Kansas City back in the driver's seat of the AFC? Are they now fit to remain the kings of the AFC?
I mean, you're the only one that doesn't believe so.
That's not true, though. That's not true.
Yo, why you get so mad? Hold on. Let me go.
Go ahead.
That game was the best game of the week. Okay. Like I know we going bullet points, especially on the best games of the week, but your boy Herbert, he's ready, bro. Like, at the end of the day, they meet in the playoffs, that boy is ready, man. Eckler stay healthy. That's Eckler and him is the key components to that whole team. Yeah. I know, like, I'm just talking offense, but offensively, like, that's the team. You know what I mean? Like, the defense is nice. They do good, but Eckler and him stay healthy, bro. At the end of the day, the defense, they didn't want to tackle Kelsey. They didn't want to tackle that nigga. That play looked like he's running to the house like he's OBJ on a slant first year playing with the Giants. Like, it shit looks stupid. But you go back and watch it, you like, niggas is missing tackles, running the wrong, like, route to him.
But I'm saying, to me, it wasn't really no defense from either side in that game and shit. It was just pretty much like,
points.
Let's bomb, let's go, let's throw this motherfucker. It's like,
like the coach really just got the call from the Goodell's office and was like, yo, that's why we put y'all on Thursday night. I need y'all to run it up.
Yeah. Now, again, what Drew was saying is, again, I don't believe Chiefs have, even with the great game Kelsey had, I still don't think Chiefs have submitted themselves as one of the favorites of the AFC because, again, they still look shaky. Pat Mahomes still looks shaky. Like, these guys, Tyreek Hill and Kelsey made incredible plays, but Pat Mahomes wasn't being Pat Mahomes. He was missing fucking wide open TDs and shit. So it's like, yeah, Travis Kelsey ain't gonna always get no breakout run like that. Tyreek Hill also can, like, he made a nasty catch on the sideline and shit. He little as hell, but he made some crazy catch with the DB on him and shit. That ain't gonna always happen. Pat Mahomes was still looking not like Pat Mahomes. So Johnny, because he be eating, Johnny has the Chiefs, although they on a 6-game win streak, something like that.
Yeah, 6-game.
6-game winning streak.
They started the season like 2-4 or some shit like that.
No,
they were
3-4. Now they
3-4, yeah.
So they on a 6-game winning streak. Johnny, with their recent play, defense coming alive, some parts of the offense coming back, has the Chiefs set themselves apart in the AFC from everybody else?
They've never left from their position. Yo, you said Pat Mahomes was looking shaky. He threw for 400 yards. Hey, imagine.
No, they ran for 400 yards. See, that'd be a lot of shit. Quarterbacks be getting credit for a lot of shit that the receivers be doing because Travis Kelsey was taking off on niggas. That shit really is like a 9-yard pass, but Travis Kelsey take off for 60. Tyreek Hill doing incredible fucking catches on a sideline and a bad throw that you get 60 yards for that. That ain't Pat gonna get that.
Put the ball only where Tyreek Hill could get it.
No, he didn't. Tyreek Hill had to get it. It wasn't for only him to get it. That could have went real bad. That could have been a pick. But Tyreek Hill, being the athlete he is, made that shit happen. Travis Kelsey, being the athlete he is, made that shit happen. So he got 400 yards. Fuck out of here, John. He ain't playing like Pat Mahomes. He's not playing like Pat Mahomes. And that goal line touchdown, that missed touchdown, you remember that play? Open, nigga threw it, spiked it to the ground.
Yeah, to the ground.
That's cool.
That ain't Pat. That's not Pat Mahomes. Is what I'm saying.
Just slipped out his hand. Shit happens.
That ain't Patrick Mahomes. That's them cookies for Patrick Mahomes. And every other season. That's fucking bubble gum. Like, that's easy, sweet. They Vicks out there. Oh, you gonna give me an open man? Vic. It's easy. He ain't looking like
that. Listen. With that being said, he still came out on top. Still won the game.
Bad defense on both sides. That's why.
All right. Bad defense, so that means offense had to do what they had to do, right? And
Travis Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, all them had to really do their shit because those wouldn't been touchdown plays. Those wouldn't be those long yardage plays unless them niggas did, if they didn't do those tremendous things that they did, is what I'm saying.
The momentum was shifted in that game. Travis Kelsey didn't take that to the crib. They was going to score on that drive regardless.
Okay, so John, the Chiefs the front runners in the AFC for you. Like, that's just what it is.
Front runners.
Okay, so Kev, is the Chiefs still front runners in the AFC to you?
Yo, that's such a bad question because I genuinely feel like Green Bay is not as good as
No,
the
no,
Green
but
Bay is in the
AFC,
NFC.
AFC,
NFC.
AFC.
NFC.
Oh, NFC.
I
Sorry.
said the
Well, no,
AFC.
AFC. Nah, I think
who's
the
front runners in the
Chargers are.
AFC?
I think the Chargers are. That's it.
He said the Chargers.
Why? You don't think so, John?
No.
Drew.
I think they more complete and they playing way better
Drew.
on both sides of the
Yeah,
ball.
I'll say so. I'll say so. If you talk about number one, I'll say right now the Chiefs. Yeah. If you talk
Yeah,
about
who you guys front runners out the AFC? No, I'm saying that who you got front runners out the AFC right now?
This might sound crazy. Sound crazy.
God.
Yeah, say it.
But my front runners right now is the Colts.
Yeah, that's my second team. We simpatico. Who said that? You say that? Simpatico. Bro, they putting it together, bro. And I don't like it. And the only reason why
I ain't got no mad, Dad. I'm not mad at all.
Listen, they three on my list. Chiefs is second. One, because niggas get tired, man, of seeing like the same team thriving and winning out here. But yo, the Chargers is better all around team than them.
Yeah.
And because the quarterback position, as far as the Colts are concerned, is
Yeah.
If they had a better quarterback, they would be above the Chiefs for me, bro.
Right. It'd be no question.
Because they like what we know about playoff football, they have a complete team, and that defense is lights out when they play, bro.
Right. And that's the only dark spot or blemish to the Colts is what Carson Wentz we gonna get. Sometimes he puts it together and the offense just run fluently. Defense is consistent. And when they playing like that, and Jonathan Taylor being him, I don't see no defense fucking with them, especially not no Chiefs defense. And especially not no Chiefs defense. Especially not no Chiefs defense fucking with them. But
no, Chiefs spot them 21 points. I still got the Chiefs winning the game.
Okay,
Johnny be smoking. Johnny be smoking. Johnny be smoking, bro. I swear to God.
John. Talk to me when the AFC Championship game is here, and we're gonna put some money up.
Yeah. So I think the Colts is gonna make the AFC Championship game.
Well, the Chargers, one of those two teams, yeah. Who you got the Chiefs playing in the AFC Championship?
He got to play in the Patriots.
I kind of do.
I got the Pats, unfortunately, bro, because the pressure is gonna be too much for their starting quarterback.
Yeah, he got to throw. He got to throw. So until he fucking throw the ball, I don't see them going.
They're not getting past the divisional round, bro. Where they positioned right now?
They are
top 4, top 5.
Now they win in their division, so they not.
Would they be in the wild card?
Nah, they two in the division.
They two
in the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they two in the conference.
They're not winning that one game. I'm sorry.
And the Colts barely beat them.
What?
The Colts barely beat them.
They barely beat the defense. That's why I said Chiefs ain't got no defense. Colts, I mean Patriots got a top 2 defense.
My AFC Championship game is Chargers playing the Chiefs. But I would not be surprised if the Colts make it.
Right. And either one of them can beat them.
It takes that defense to score and they win that game. If they battle in a close game and that defense scores, that game is done, bro.
John, yeah, sure.
I don't fuck with the Bills no more. Like the Bills, Josh Allen not
because they playing shaky. They've been playing shaky, so it's like you can't really.
Don't ask me shit about the Bills. I ain't never gave a shit about the Bills when they run.
I mean,
I thought last year was a fluke. Keep it 100.
I like what I'm saying. The defense ain't been playing the way they usually would play. Josh Allen be looking like a gunslinger on the bad side where he just do a lot of dumb shit and live and die with the gun. So I don't know what.
Drew even defend his Raven.
My Ravens. I would
Injury
say,
prone.
yeah, my Ravens on slide right now, especially since
Your Ravens is fucking stupid.
they were stupid for the game. We're gonna talk about that when we get to that game.
Okay, so
let's
you're gonna be the last to talk about it.
No, because I actually agree with you. I actually hate what they did.
Okay, so
Saturday, I actually hate what they did.
Drew, Saturday we had the Colts. We spoke on it. The Colts beat the Patriots. Mac Jones didn't do shit. He can't throw. Although he had some bright spots with Hunter Henry at the end. Like he got a few balls off. But
nigga, that game was over from the start, bro.
It wasn't. It literally it was sealed on a 67-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, that definitely closed it.
That closed the game out.
Nigga.
But Mac Jones, again,
just think about that. They closed it all out, and they still needed a 67-yard touchdown run to win it. So
I don't know what that means, John.
You're saying Mac Jones is playing shaky, and he's throwing the ball, and the Patriots was still in the game. So no, the defense.
Because defense. Yeah, defense.
Yeah. Listen to what you said. You said the Patriots was in the game. Not Mac Jones was in the game.
He's a Patriot.
Nah.
He's not on the level. He's not on the level.
Listen. When you always get headlines,
Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, or the bad man and the Packers.
Okay. And who you hear? Belichick and the Patriots. You don't hear Mac Jones and the Patriots yet,
bro. He's a rookie quarterback. You're not gonna hear that for a few years.
So the Patriots includes they
featuring Mac Jones and shit.
Yeah, that's my point. Mac Jones ain't keep them in that game.
But
don't get me wrong, he's learning a lot. Do I think he'll boom next year? I think he will.
Yeah. I mean, he's in the perfect system to learn. He got fucking the greatest teacher Jones
next year in our draft.
I don't know about that. He might still slide, but unless you take him. Unless you take him because
he's gonna slide. I ain't say I'm taking him first.
Oh, okay.
Nobody should ever take a quarterback first.
No, not first overall. I'm saying like first quarterback off the board.
But it's gonna be late too. And also we had the Lions get their second win, beating the Arizona Cardinals.
Stop them Cardinals.
As any given Sunday, my bro. Any given Sunday. That's what
not any given Sunday. It's that time of year, boy. It's upset season, baby. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, same thing. Same verbiage. Upset season, any given Sunday.
To me, it's not the same because upset season is more of the good teams playing lackadaisical, thinking, "Yo, we coming in here, we got
this." Right, exactly.
As opposed to what you saying, any given Sunday is week 5 through 10.
Yeah, and the Cardinals went from number 1 in the conference to number 4, taking this L. So this ain't the time to be losing. This ain't the time to.
This time.
The NFC always been jammed up. Like
this time of year, any given Sunday was week 6 through 12. Now. It's the comfortable teams playing showing up, pulling up, playing half-ass, and getting beat. Ooh, Christmas doubleheader, Browns, Packers.
It feels weird to have
Cardinals 8:15.
Wow, Christmas.
8:15. Hell no, that's basketball time right there.
Right.
Yeah,
Christmas is basketball.
What you gonna watch? You gonna watch the Colts beat up on the Cardinals?
Now I watch basketball. I watch basketball on Christmas.
I watch basketball on Christmas.
Is dedicated to basketball. But yeah, so let's get into a Sunday game. Get it to y'all game, the Giants. What y'all seeing? What's y'all take on the Giants and they play? Kev, take us away.
Yo, Mike Glennon,
bro. What you said, John?
Mike Glennon, Jesus Christ.
This shit is a snooze fest, bro.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna watch every chance that I get, But at the end of the day, it's like why am I happy that Jake Fromm is coming in the game? Like genuinely, I'm happy. And it's like, yo, if you don't have more than 30% of the playbook open for a quarterback, and he's been on your roster since the offseason, like you're showing us you have no faith in him.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for everybody else.
If Daniel Jones is out for the rest of the season,
huh?
They shot him down for the rest
Jones
of the season.
Definitely out for the rest of the season. He's dealing with like a fucking pinch nerve in his neck or some shit.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, Saquon, yo, homie, I don't know what's going on with you. You had a good run of 2, but I don't know what's going on, man. What I'm looking at on the field is a product of bad coaching. And players are like that's what's coming out on the field. Like, what did I text you about, John? Like after we had like a long unofficial timeout with a review play call, the Giants come right out and they run 2 draw plays. Like no creativity.
Right.
None of that. This shit don't make no sense to me.
Now again, you say it's more of a coaching issue, but again, they brought in pieces. Saquon still hasn't been able to produce like he's supposed to. If they give up on the coach, because there's a chance that they might be changing coaches coming into this.
They said that the coach is good.
Okay, so if the coaches are good, is it time to move on from Saquon? Is it time to move on from Daniel Jones?
I don't think it's time to move on from Saquon. Bringing in, this is the other problem. I can't accurately tell you if we should fully move on from Daniel Jones. 1, because he needs line help, and 2, they're not giving him competition at the quarterback position. Like Glennon and Fromm is not competition.
Right.
And if it is, that's a problem. And if it's not enough competition, that's a problem. Either way, our backup quarterback to be Glennon is clearly saying, like,
we should have kept Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy was solid.
Yo, it's just there's no competition for him, bro.
So it don't push him to be better.
No, not at all. There's nobody there telling him he's better. He's the standard. He knows that. He's comfortable with that.
Right.
But, oh, I'm not throwing picks anymore. I'm good. I'm not turning the ball over. I'm good. But I still only got 20 touchdown passes on the season.
Yeah. My
leading receiver is Kadarius Toney, who's only played 5 games. Shit don't sound right, bro.
John,
it's just been historically bad. Historically bad.
Shit is retarded, bro.
Now again, they went and got some young pieces for the O-line. We thought they would be better this season, but it ain't really coming together quite yet.
Nah, they still need some vets out there, but
like I said, with these 2 first-round draft picks the Giants have, draft 2 big, massive linemen.
Right.
I feel that, John, but that shit is too enticing, bro. They have pick 5 and 6 back to back. They're definitely gonna take a lineman with one of them picks, but not both.
Yeah, we need both.
I agree with you, but it's too enticing, bro.
Yeah. We're going to move on, Drew. We're going to cover your games. You got 2 teams. We got the Jets took on Dolphins. They took an L in the divisional game.
The Jets is the Jets. I really want to go into this Ravens game. But the Jets did horrible. Bro, that's all I got to say about the Jets.
Copy. Now, you did.
My son watched the game, so he want to go get into it.
Right. So because of last week, how poor of a display he did as a Ravens fan, this week Ravens had a really good game with their backup,
Tyler Huntley.
Playing. Oh, you got the name now? Got the name? Doing his goo-goos and shit. All right, got his goo-goos down.
No, let him run through it, but we gotta see your hands at all times.
But again,
my hands.
Baltimore Ravens.
Go ahead, run through it.
Green Bay Packers, give it to us, Drew.
I hate. Why don't you do not kick the fucking ball and get the point after to tie the game, go to overtime? Because this is the second time our coach did this shit. The first time, I actually liked the moxie and shit. But the second time, no, it's too crucial for that shit because we got gift wrapped a game that we should not have won. Like in the third quarter to the fourth quarter, the Green Bay was doing their thing. They were making mistakes in the fourth quarter. That's why we came all the way back, bro. It was about to be a historic comeback, bro, because we should not have won that game. We should not have been in position to win that game. All we had to do was kick the extra point, tie it, and go into overtime. John Harbaugh have to do that shit. It's even the coaching. I mean, like, you can't do that shit. We got the number one kicker in the fucking league. Stop doing this bullshit. It's like, I'm fucking upset right now, bro, because let me give you.
I like when people go for it. I ain't mad at that. Like,
bro, you did that once. You did that once before. It did not work. It did not work.
Every time it's man, I go for it. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
it's like, you know. But
I'm tired of it. No, we did that shit once. We did that. It did not work. I don't like this is too crucial of games right now. All right, let's see it go into overtime. All right, Green Bay gets
hold on, Drew, before you go, he stated after in a press conference that the reason why he's been going for it, he didn't feel like the way his team's been playing that they will be able to execute a win in overtime. So
it's not having faith in your team.
I disagree with that statement, and I think it's overall disrespectful to Huntley.
Yeah, it's kind of not having faith in your team. Even when
really good
the first half was close. It was point for point. The first half, we kept it tight. The first half, it only broke away in like the third quarter. In Green Bay, it broke away. But the whole entire first half, we had it, yo. Mark Andrews is my fucking guy, my nigga. Like I truly love Mark Andrews was good as hell, bro. He's my nigga. But only in like the third half it broke away. But like we had an awesome first half. If you really by that standards, like Tyler Huntley did his thing the first half, bro. And like I agree with Kev. Like doing that decision, you don't have making that decision, you don't have no faith in your team.
Now, for me personally, watching that game, like the obvious thing is they didn't force overtime, but I think the way Huntley was playing, like, sure, they might have tried to take away Mark Andrews, but if you know that going into like trying to lead a game-winning drive in the playoffs, not the playoffs, but like in OT,
right?
Like,
you know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. You go out there and let him play his game, and you force the ball. You get the ball to somebody else if you need to. Right. But man, I don't know.
Again,
and now we're actually forced to have. We are actually forced to, because this is a make or break game. Our next up going against the Bengals. You should not be in this position.
Divisional game.
Yo, like you know what's going on right now, Drew. You okay right now, man? You still got you a wild card spot. You know why?
I mean, it is true. We still got a wild card spot, but
do you know why though?
Why?
Because Washington just lost. They would have had your wild card spot right now if they didn't just lose to fucking Philly.
Why
are you talking about Washington? We're in two different conferences.
Nah, I'm talking about overall. Like I just looked at it.
That's AFC.
That's AFC.
Oh no, you're right. I'm bugging.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about your bum ass team.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Vikings, nigga. Yeah.
Thinking about the other purple team.
Yeah, but right now the Ravens are on a bubble. They currently in the 8th, and they definitely need this game against the Bengals because they about to drop out. They about to let the Steelers come in there and take.
Let me give you a little backstory. Another that pissed me off because Sunday, the family had to get together at my house, at my crib. Right. My cousin, devout Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So when that shit happened, he was talking all this shit in my face. Yo, that shit got me pissed off as well, bro. Motherfucker, he just watched the Steelers fucking win that Tennessee game, which was somebody saw that game because I missed that game. If anybody wants to Recap that.
Which one?
No, the Pittsburgh against Tennessee. Wait, Pittsburgh against Tennessee. They actually won that game.
Yeah,
and
they
now,
won 19-13.
Yo, and so like he was talking all that shit. That made me doubly pissed off at that shit.
Both of them currently are out of the playoffs. You know, it's only 7 teams getting in. They at 8 right now. Still is at 9. But the Bills at 7. They ain't been playing good, so they've been dropping. And if the Ravens continue to lose, they gonna let Steelers come in and take.
I mean, we only have that the Steelers 1 game behind us.
Right,
Steelers,
exactly. So they gotta get this Bengals.
We gotta get this Bengals one.
Because Bengals will take the division, and then they take an L, and then if the Steelers win, they gonna.
The only thing that has my saving grace is the Steelers goes against Kansas City Chiefs this Sunday. So yeah, Patrick Mahomes getting waxed that ass. I hope he does.
All right. But any other takes from Sundays? Any highlights from Sundays that we want to cover before we get into Monday and today's games?
No other football games y'all want to talk about on Sunday?
Okay. All right, so we're moving on from Sunday. We're gonna get into my game Monday. We had the Purple People Eaters versus the Monsters of the Midway. NFC North, Vikings versus Bears. Of course, we all knew the Vikings was gonna win. I ain't got to spend too much time on it. We knew the Vikings was gonna win. They had Randy Moss in the building. He was on the side coaching my nigga Jefferson and shit. Like he had on the Randy Moss Pro Bowl jersey and shit. Shit was fire and shit. And of course, he did what he did, cook. Bears defense was playing good though. They did have, but their offense, it just, they don't have all the pieces there. Montgomery don't be getting the runs that he should be getting. They really don't have any receivers. The Mooney kid is pretty decent. I like Justin Fields. I still like what I see out of him.
You just gotta give him weapons.
What happened?
I said he was getting smacked around this point.
Right. Yeah, they was on his ass. But I still like what I see out of Justin Fields. I just don't like the pieces around him. Komet as a bum. Komet, the young tight end, he was fucking missing wide open catches. Shit, all them niggas was missing catches. Like nobody was catching except for the Mooney nigga. Montgomery got one like good catch on the side for the first down, but it was really like the Vikings game to win, and they did. And now they just took over for Washington, man. We in this playoff hunt. Speaking of the run right now, the playoff picture, we got in the NFC. Vikings got the 7th spot. Eagles is on the bubble at 8. Saints at 9. Washington dropped to 10 in the playoffs. Who lead that division? The Eagles?
No, Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys, right.
Cowboys 10-4.
Yeah, I forgot about the Cowboys.
Cowboys 10-4. Now the Eagles after tonight's game is 7-7.
7-7, right.
And
Washington 6-8. Yeah.
Damn. So
but
bad.
if Washington won today, because of like their record in division, I think, or some shit, they would have had the spot that y'all are in right now.
Yeah.
The Vikings.
So Vikings take the win, and we are going to the playoffs. Nobody want to see them Vikings in the playoffs, man. That's the wrong team to be going up against. You get look, you get Thielen back, and you get Dalvin cooking. I don't know. That ain't the people you want to run into, man. I'm telling you, John, you ain't playing, man. That ain't the team you want to run into. We have a good game, and
all these other defenses looking at Kirk Cousins like a nice piece of steak. Like, whew, can't wait to have that on my plate.
Nah, he been getting that ball out. Getting that ball out. Thielen gonna be back. Yeah, man. I don't know. Y'all better stop playing with them Vikings. But yeah, that's Monday. Today we had 2 games. It's Tuesday. We're gonna be talking Tuesday games. We had the Rams versus Seahawks divisional game. Seahawks is being the Seahawks. What was score that? It's actually going on right now. So it's
it was the Rams Seahawks. Both games finished Rams Seahawks and the football team and Eagles. Those are the 2 games.
It didn't update in the app, so that's why I was looking in the CBS
Rams
app.
W and Eagles beat football team.
Right. So any takes from these 2 games? Not really.
Nah, all I
I'm
know is
watching
Rams.
this on
You talk
TV.
like the Rams game. It's good to see them like getting healthy. Like Jalen's back. Jalen shut down DK tonight.
Well, last week they had like 9 players down, so they got their players back this week.
Yeah, they good.
But yeah, that's how
The
I
Rams
take.
is really a sneaky team. Like low key, like if I call Vegas right now or I pull up to the spot in Jersey, John, with you, put some money on the Rams right now to win a chip, even if I put 100 down, yo, I might dead ass win like a few bands, yo. If they go to the play,
but Rams is a front. Rams is a front
runner though.
You have to do it before the season started.
No, I'm just saying if
That
that
would
was
have been
like,
higher if you did it before.
Either way, they're not gonna be a favorite to win it.
I think they might be.
Yeah, they might be though, because who you got really the Bucks,
Tampa, and Packers. That's all.
And Packers,
Tampa and Packers, and the Rams is right there. After who else is in of the three teams?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and the Vikings. Other than that, there's really nobody else.
Yeah, the Vikings.
Yo, what I should have did though, when we did our over under for the Lions wins, and me and Eddie said Vikings gonna be the one that get in the L, I should have betted right then and there that the Lions were gonna get their first win on the Vikings. That would have been money right there.
But
I put 100 on that. That shit, that was like 3 weeks in advance. If I would put money on that, that shit would have brought me some cake. But that's Tuesday. Now, we went through our recap. We didn't go through all the games. So here are the scores for this week. All the scores right here. Now, it's a little different this week because the app that we use, it ain't updated yet. The game just finished. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, you should be happy.
Shut up.
We're not even going through the picks this week. We're not going through the pick'ems. I'm gonna trust y'all. I'm gonna trust y'all to put y'all pick'ems in tonight or early tomorrow morning. All right.
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Like early in the morning because it got an update.
Right. The app got an update. So for the people that's watching, here is the picks right here.
Okay.
Boom.
Yo, you should set a deadline for niggas. Tell niggas they need to have their picks in by noon.
If I set a deadline, niggas gonna put it in, and go the shit gonna lock, and niggas ain't gonna have their shit in. I'll tell niggas to put it in.
I'm talking about. I don't think he's talking about. I think he's talking about the OSA. I don't think he's talking about.
No, he talking about the OSA. Put a deadline for niggas. But if I put a deadline, meaning it's gonna lock up, and them niggas ain't gonna get their picks in. They go, I'll try to put it in.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Like people still gonna fuck up.
Yo, so tell them 5 o'clock
in the morning.
What, nigga?
No, I can't tell them that because I need it in the morning so I can fucking edit this pod. So
okay, what's the latest you need it by?
The earliest, if niggas get it in by the latest 10 a.m., that would be perfect. So I'll be good. I could go straight to my edit. When I have to wait on niggas, then I have to wait to put this shit into the edit. So after the pod, I'm gonna say, yo, niggas, put y'all shit in first thing in the morning. We'll see if Drew do it. We'll see if Eddie do it, and we'll see if DQ do it. Those are 3 that I'm really worried about.
That's what I'm telling you, dumbass. Tell them niggas, give them a deadline. Tell them 9 a.m. They don't get it in, then you front and be like, I opened it back up for y'all. Like, okay, and you'll have it by 11, the latest.
Also, I will say this, though, Drew. With your pickups this week, you said Bears on the app. You said Bears on the episode, and you said Vikings in the app. I'm not giving you that point.
All right, cool. I honestly forgot. I honestly forgot why I picked that game. So
I don't want to have to start checking your picks.
Yo, remember I did that shit I did that shit at work.
Don't have me start checking your picks, bro.
Yo.
So
oh my God.
We're gonna move on, man. We're gonna get into guess who. Now this is a Christmas edition. Now, generally Christmas is dedicated to the NBA. So all the guess who's are for the NBA.
NBA players. Cool.
NBA players. Drew, are you okay over that, bro?
My eye is killing me, for real.
You got pink eye?
Nah, not pink eye. It's just an itching.
You scratching both of them. You wake up in the morning, them shit's gonna be like this.
Hope not.
Looking like you ate you got a seafood allergy and shit. But We're gonna get into Guess Who now. Again, this is NBA edition's Christmas edition. All right. So are you guys ready? John, you're gonna kick us off with our Christmas edition. All right. So it's going John, Drew, Kev, and the next round to go around be Drew, Kev, John, then be John, Kev, Drew. All right.
Cool.
3 rounds. Okay. So John, for round 1, your first clue is Ray Allen.
Yeah, this is so fucking broad. Ray fucking Allen. Did this player play with Ray Allen?
Yes.
Damn.
Really narrowed it down, John.
You still play with mad people though.
Yeah, that's what he means.
That's random guess. Is this player Kevin Garnett?
No, it is not Kevin Garnett. Good pick though. Drew, what's your question?
Okay. Did this player play on the Heat with Ray Allen?
Yes.
Okay. Is this player Mario Chalmers? Damn. Okay.
Kev, you up?
Is this player still currently in the league?
Yes.
Oh, dude, that's the easiest shit ever there.
Who is LeBron James?
Ding, 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 ding. Lebanon James. Lebanon James. I don't know why when you say Miami Heat and Ray Allen, you think Mario Chalmers. That's
nigga, because you make this shit overly complicated.
Bro,
you don't say the obvious shit.
You could have said Chris Bosh. You could have said fucking Dwayne.
Nigga, you don't say the obvious players, bro. You never do when we play Guess Who.
I'm just saying there were better choices that you could have made other than Mario Chalmers. I'm not talking about no fucking Mario Chalmers and Guess Who. Nobody cares about no fucking Mario Chalmers. But it is LeBron James. But in 2010, Christmas Day, Miami Heat took on the Lakers. We had a LeBron versus Kobe showdown. LeBron had a triple-double and led the Heat to beat the Lakers in this Christmas Day game. The other clues, clue 2 was Lil Rail. I don't know if y'all would have got that. Lil Rail, the actor, him and LeBron did Space Jam 2 together. And then the last clue was Anthony Davis. So
that would have definitely, yeah.
That would have busted open. All right, but that is the first clue. Kev, you got a point. So Drew, you're gonna kick off this next round.
Cool.
Christmas Day, Guess Who? NBA. Clue 1. Shaquille O'Neal.
Did he? Was his part? Is this had anything to do with the Lakers? Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't get the question. I don't understand the question.
No. Did Shaquille O'Neal playing on the Lakers?
Yes, Shaquille O'Neal played on the Lakers.
No, and like, does it have anything to do with the Lakers? I'm saying.
No, it has nothing to do with the Lakers.
Okay. I only get one question. Okay, so Shaquille O'Neal. Is this player Steve Nash?
No.
Okay.
Kev, you up?
Shaquille O'Neal? Okay. Is this player married to Gabby Union?
No.
Is the answer Kazam?
No.
Fuck.
All right, John.
Did this player play with Shaquille O'Neal?
No.
Oh, holy shit. I had a guess in my mind, but
I thought I had it. I thought I was 2 for 2.
This player did not play with Shaq.
Did not play with Shaq?
And ain't married to Gabby.
All right, so this is just a random guess.
Hold on, John. Hold on. Let me confirm something.
Oh, let me find out.
This
He
nigga,
about to be like, oh yeah.
yeah, he did play with Shaq.
Typing in Gabby Union's husband right now. And shit.
No, it's definitely not that.
You just want to make sure because Shaq did play on a couple of teams. You just want to make sure the player.
Yeah, his later part of
Magic.
his career, he moved around. So
Yeah, Lakers, Magic. I'm not even a basketball fan. I know this.
They did.
No, Shaq played for Lakers, Magic, Heat, Boston, Cleveland, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix, yeah.
Played for 6 teams.
That was the latter years.
So this player did not play with Shaq. This has nothing to do with the Lakers, and this player is not married to Gabby Union.
No.
Yeah.
My random guess, Yao Ming.
Ooh, that's it. Ding, ding, ding.
That's not it.
Oh.
Good one. Drew, did you go?
Yeah,
Drew went first. Okay, so we on to clue 2. Clue 2 is Kevin Love. Drew, kick us off.
He did not play with. Okay, so it can't be nobody on the Cavs since they were teammates. Kevin Love. This what? Kevin Love was Shaq.
I think I got it. And I don't know nothing about basketball.
Yo, that shit stopped me right there. Hold on. The fuck?
I have no idea.
That shit stopped me.
100 degrees of separation.
I
have no idea where this is going.
Oh, has it anything to do with is a player Kyrie Irving?
Yes, it is Kyrie Irving.
Damn, let's go.
It is Kyrie Irving, Drew. Good shit.
You know, it's funny. Your dad, my question was going to be, this player got his COVID shot. That was going to be my question.
But again, Shaq and Kevin Love both played for the Cavs.
And Kyrie played for the Cavs. Yeah.
Also, Shaq and Kyrie did Uncle Drew
together, yeah.
Together. So
that's why once you said Kevin Love, I was like, yeah. I was hoping it got back to me. I had my question in mind.
And clue three would have been Kevin Durant. And we know what's up with that. But in 2018, Kyrie Irving, Uncle Drew hit the game tying shot to send it into OT against the Celtics. That game, the Cavs won. Kyrie had 40 points and 10 assists that game, and they beat the Celtics on Christmas Day, 2018. All right, so we got Cam with a point. We got Drew with a point. Now, Cam is going to kick us off because Cam is the last round. Although he got a point on John's round. Drew just got a point on his round. So Kev, you is kicking off the last round. All right. Clue 1 is Rasheed Wallace.
Players still playing in the league?
No.
Who is Stephen Curry?
Wrong.
What?
John, you up? Rasheed
That don't make sense.
So Rasheed Wallace is this player playing in the league. Did this player play with Rasheed Wallace?
Yes, he did.
You take this guess. I'm gonna go with Big Shot Billups.
Good one, but no, that's not right.
I think I know.
Right,
oh, you can snap? God damn.
Yeah, whatever. Is this player Ben Wallace?
He ain't gonna even ask a question. Okay, no, you're wrong. You gotta ask a question. If you thought it was Ben Wallace, you should have said a question. To lead it that way.
Lead it to make you feel more comfortable that it was Ben Wallace.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, but you'll learn. All right.
I got Kyrie Irving without asking a question.
Oh, so he feeling himself now.
Is
Clue
this
2.
player?
Hold on, Drew. I mean, Kev, I ain't said the clue yet. Clue 2
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
is Dennis Rodman.
I got my question.
G Wallace. Clue is Dennis.
Dennis Rodman. She Wallace. Oh, okay. I think I got it.
I'm trying to remember his name.
I think I got that shit. Oh,
was this player snubbed from the Dream Team?
No. You talking about Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah.
No, it's not Isaiah.
Okay.
Ain't that the same team?
No, Isaiah that played with. Well, they both played on the same team. That's true. But it ain't. I get what you. I see where you're going.
I'm trying, man. You know this ain't my sport.
I see what you were doing, John.
That was a good try, though. I get props.
That was.
John probably gonna get it, but I know this.
Did this player have?
Whoa, nigga! I ain't make no guess yet.
You said Isaiah, nigga.
No, I didn't say that. I said did
this player get snubbed from the Dream Team?
Okay, no. So okay, Kev. So what's your guess?
All right, who is Isaiah?
Okay, all right. Forget I ever said that. I ain't capping for Kev no more. John, go.
Stop playing me though.
John,
it's your turn.
Nigga try to play me.
Is this player famous for wearing the famous face mask?
No.
I
like that.
Famous face mask.
Bro.
Oh, yeah. Rip Hamilton. Yeah.
Okay, so John, no, that's wrong.
No, I'm saying I didn't make that. That wasn't my. That was my question. But
I know.
Dennis Rodman, bang.
I think I know, bro.
I'm gonna take a guess because Pistons is the theme. And he played with She Wallace. Give me my guy, Tayshaun Prince.
No, it's not Tayshaun.
I definitely got it.
True.
Did he? All right. I'm not going with the Pistons team.
Y'all about to let Kev win.
I'm not going with Pistons team. But I'm gonna ask this question: did he play with Rodman and She?
Yes, he played with Rodman and She. Not at the same time, but he played with both.
Yeah. Okay. Scottie Pippen.
Drew with the win.
There we go. I knew that shit.
Drew with the win. Scottie Pippen played with Dennis in Chicago.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
And Portland. And he played.
Yo, you know what's crazy? My very next question was it Michael Jordan? Just so I can eliminate him, so I can say Scottie.
And the last clue was Future. The last clue would have been.
Oh, I would have got that.
Stop it! Don't do it to that man.
I wouldn't even ask my question because you'd have had to tell me that.
So the last clue was Future. Drew is our winner now. The facts.
We don't got no more. We don't got no more rounds. Damn.
So it's 2-1. It was only 3 rounds. Drew, you are our winner of this.
All right, fuck it. I got it.
Guess who? Now in '94, Mike was on retirement. The Bulls played the Knicks, and on Christmas Day, Bulls beat the Knicks at OT. Scottie had 36, 16, and 5, and was the only player on the Bulls to score in overtime. He's the only person that scored in OT for the Bulls was Scottie Pippen. And that is our guest who. Thank you guys for playing, Drew. Congrats on the win. Now we're moving on.
Thank you.
Moving on to our last segment. When you hear this, again, another week of nobody hitting.
Nobody hitting.
It be like that sometimes. We'll get DQs and we'll get Eddies all pot. But let's kick it off, Drew. When you hear this, give us your bold prediction.
Tyler Huntley is throwing for 300 plus against the Bengals, bro.
Okay, 300 plus. Tyler Huntley against the Bengals. Copy, got that, Kev. Kev.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I wrote my shit down, but I don't got it. When you hear this, Jake Fromm will make his first start and win.
Whoa.
And win
Oh.
for the New York Football Giants.
Oh.
Who y'all playing?
They play the Eagles next week.
Philly, yeah, Philly. Let's go,
right.
Jake.
John, when you hear this.
When you hear this. I was gonna say a joking bold prediction. But when you hear this, let's keep it. I'm gonna keep it football. When you hear this, it's not a bold prediction. 150 rushing yards for my man Saquon next week.
Oh, that's bold. That's bold. Who they playing?
Eagles.
Philly,
oh, okay. Okay. All right. That ain't gonna happen, but it's good. It's definitely bold. All right. Christmas Day. NBA. We got 5 games. We got the Hawks at the Knicks. We got the Celtics at the Bucks. We got the Warriors playing against the Suns. We got Nets versus Lakers. And we got Mavs versus Jazz. I got all the away teams get the W. So Hawks, Celtics, Warriors, Nets, and Mavs all get a W on Christmas Day.
Nice prediction. My joking prediction was NBA announces bubble play next week. But that's gonna be my whole prediction. I was like, nah, let me try to do something that seems possible.
Right. That's it's possible, but I don't think
it is possible.
They stand away from that. But thank you guys, because that is our episode. Ho, ho, ho. Christmas edition of the OSA. We want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, man. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you guys enjoy your holiday. Spend some time with your family. But also make sure you come check us out Thursday before the holiday kicks off. But again, Christmas, definitely celebrate with your peoples. My brothers, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Although I'm going to talk to y'all on Christmas Day before Christmas. But
to all our Spanish followers, Feliz Navidad.
All that good stuff. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
You know, Happy Kwanzaa. All that good stuff.
Hanukkah.
My peoples celebrate
Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
All that shit. And for those who don't celebrate it, man, just enjoy the time with your family. You got John in the building, Drew in the building, Kev in the building, and I'm in the building, of course. And like always,
we out.
We out.